Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where we are currently in Uldah to begin another job, namely the Samurai. And it begins with this Uldan citizen here in front of a Hall of Flames. The Way of a Samurai. False balls, just when you think you've seen it all, the world's full of surprises. What am I talking about, you ask? Oh, nothing much, just the most amazing blade work I've ever seen. It wasn't even a main card either, but light entertainment. A Far Eastern fellow, old enough to be my grandfather, appeared and called for challenges. But who should answer him but a brute of a gladiator? People thought it was either memory or a sick joke. After all, what could one expect from such a mismatch? The old and infirm versus the young and inform? But when the action began, the old man proceeded to drop everyone's jaws, his opponents not least of all, with his blistering blade work. The most riveting moment, though, was when he had the challenger on the back foot, for instead of finishing the job, he went and sheathed his blade. Putting your steel away in the heat of battle? Well, that's akin to committing suicide. This wasn't lost on the gladiator, who lunged in with a mighty swing. The spectators gasped collectively, thinking it was over, and it was, but not for the old man. For in the next instant, before anyone could comprehend what had happened, his opponent was crumpled on the ground. In one fell stroke, and with impossible speed, the old man had drawn his sword and dealt a telling blow. A few heartbeats passed in stunned silence, and the stands erupted in riotous cheering. Gods, just recounting gives me chills. The speed, the precision, the elegance, simply sublime. How is it possible that I've never heard of these Far Eastern warriors, these samurai? Wait, are you thinking what I think you're thinking, and you want to face the old man? Well, that silver-tongued showmaster was looking for a new challenger, but you don't want to do this. Let someone else be the fool. So, where do we have to go? Arena, okay. Both equal either way. Silver-tongued showmaster. Come on, and marvel at the mystery of the Far East. A swordsman hailing from exotic Hingashi, whose blade work is quicker than the eye can see. Don't let his age fool you, old though he may be. He's already made short work of one of Uldah's meanest gladiators, and he now seeks a new challenger. If you can best him, you'll be rewarded with a rare Hingan treasure. There's just one condition. You must fight with the same blade as the old man's. If you think you have what it takes, proceed to the Gladiators Guild and make yourselves known to a Far Eastern elder. This aura, unusual yet undoubtedly formidable. Dare I hope a worthy challenger has come? Well met, friend. I'm Musosai, a samurai of Hingashi. Lest you wonder, samurai are swordsmen of the Far East, yet know that the swords wield are unlike those of this land. Katana they are called, and for our duel I shall lend you such a blade, along with a stone. A talisman of sorts. Wear them on your person and you'll become one of us. At least in appearance, if not in sooth. Samurai unlocked. Bushido Blade 1. Good. I'm currently lacking accessories, but with a level 50 quest it should be enough. Ah yes, in your gaze I see the stirrings of a newborn samurai. 'Tis plain the stone has already bequeathed some of its memories unto you. Yet having the memories is one thing. Mastering them quite another. We shall see how well you fare against me. Prepare yourself, young samurai. We begin as soon as you are ready. We've learned all the skills, and we test them out immediately against Musosai. You're ready then? Good, good. Let us take to the arena. Gather you around, band bear witness, for another brave challenge has appeared. Next to face Musosai, Swordsmaster of the Far East, we have an itinerant adventurer. Hold it right there. No one gets to take down that old bastard except me, Berold, the last standing scourge of the sands. You made a fool of me earlier, but this time there'll be no tricks. This time I fight with my own sword, not a pathetic excuse for a needle you handed me. What's this? Boneheaded Berold, who was so roundly trounced but moments ago, has invaded the Blood Sands. For those who came in late, he's a disgraced gladiator was cast out of a Colosseum for, and I paraphrase, being an all-round odious brute. The rules were plain and you agreed to them. There were no tricks. Shut your mouth and fight me again! Such eagerness for blood. The warriors of his land are as naked blades. Huh? I'll get you next time. And with that distraction out of the way, you may continue where we left off. Right. It begins. How will this challenger fare against the enigmatic elder? Now then, let us see how well you wield the katana. Come at me with all your might. Good precise movements. You have a feel for the blade. There's no need to hold back. Yes, let your blade deep in strength as you unleash it. The stone harbors the techniques of a samurai. You must draw them forth. Well, to master such an advanced technique so quickly. That will do. Victory is yours, young one. And the challenger wins! to draw forth such strength from the stone in so short a time. You are no ordinary woman. As promised, I shall bestow upon you the rarest of Indian treasures, training in the way of a samurai. Training? What's the matter? Our techniques are not found in this land, hence their great worth. As my pupil, you would train under my watchful eye and learn even the most puissant of my techniques. Why, you lying bastard? All that fighting, there wasn't even a coin in it. What's this boneheaded Berold is back, and this time he's brought friends. This man doesn't know when to give up. You got a problem? Come down here and say it! At no point was it said that the treasure was an object, let alone coin. Besides, winning it was well beyond you. Shut the hells up! This time I show you my true strength! Your strength lies in numbers, it would seem. Very well, if you insist on another trouncing, then so be it. But know that this time, 'tis not I who will deal it, but my pupil. Having seen your potential firsthand, he and his ilk ought not pose you any trouble. Are you certain? Alright. Whoever she is, take care of her too. Oh dear, this isn't in the script. The duel has become a free-for-all and it's a challenger against all. No one makes a fool of me in the Colosseum. Feather, the so-called pupil. Bloody hopeless, a lot of you. Let's see how your puny sword fares against an axe or two. God damn it. If you want something done right, no one beats me in my Colosseum. No one! Aha, Berold joined his own fight. Finally! Student Samurai versus Wizard Gladiator. Who will prevail in this clash between good and ugly? Going from master? Start this! I'm gonna make you hurt, old man, if it's the last thing I do. You're done? Then allow me. Ha! Not even worth drawing my blade. Well fought, young one. I've seen all I need to see. And the winner is a challenger! What fearsome fighters we samurai! Let's give her a rousing applause! Forgive me. I know it was wrong to force that fight upon you, and yet I find I do not regret having done so, for it has reaffirmed beyond any doubt the promise I had glimpsed in you. Long did I search in my native land for a pupil, but I found none fit to be a vessel for my knowledge. The problem, I concluded, lay in my people's way of thinking. the zeal with which they uphold tradition to the detriment of all else. So it was that I set forth for a new land, this XIV. Eorzea. I placed myself in the midst of your most able swordsmen, offering myself up as a spectacle in hopes of finding a worthy soul. And find it I did, in you. Now, I realize how all this may appear. To you, I could be but a strange old fool spouting nonsense, but I am well past caring about appearances. I speak with all honesty when I say that there is none other into whom I would pour my knowledge, and so I ask you, will you consent to being my pupil? Sure. Words cannot well express my joy. From this moment on, we are master and student. Now then, I would know your name. By what are you called? Desiree Klingor. Desiree, 'tis a fine name. Without further ado, Desiree, we shall commence your training. Pray join me at the nearby tavern, the Slick Hand. The Quicksand. I shall begin at the very beginning. In the distant past, Hingashi underwent a period of strife, during which numerous opposing factions vied for supremacy. The Age of Blood. In this age, full many took to battle with katana in hand, and in the crucible of war our art was forged, the way of a samurai. Eventually, the realm was united under one banner, and peace reigned once more. The people set aside their katana, save for we samurai, who continue to wield it as a symbol of authority. And with that authority comes a grave responsibility: protecting the peace. To ensure that the Age of Blood is never repeated, we samurai seek out the wicked and bring them to account. In so doing, we ward off chaos and preserve order in the realm. Such is our calling. Hingashi or XIV, it matters not where we are. This calling guides us always. To that end we shall journey the land, you and I, on a quest to right wrongs. As one who has grasped the foundations of our art, it is your surest path to mastery. Our efforts begin in this very city. I shall cast about for evil that has taken root here, and then we may proceed to excise it. Well now, that certainly got exciting quick, but with some even quicker thinking I managed to set up a wager and turn a tidy profit. Momozigo, I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thanks to you I've found my pupil at long last. I pray you will live comfortably with your winnings. Actually, I had a mind to join you. Wherever you go, I sense that coin will follow. And besides, it seems you planned to root out evil in our fair city. If so, you do well to have me along. With my connections, I can procure the information you're like to need. Then, there's a small matter of your complete and utter lack of knowledge of Eorzea. There's that indeed. Had fate not seen fit to unite us, I would never have found my way here from StB. And I wouldn't be standing here breathing. If anyone owes anything, it's me. You saved me from those cutthroat bandits when I tried recruiting them for the Colosseum. Terribly reckless in hindsight. As for you, my friend, to be marked out by old Musosa himself, you must be made of uncommon stuff indeed. Not to put the pressure on, but I have the highest hopes for you. And here we are then. I shall undertake my search with Mozigo's help. Until such time as there are developments, pray continue owning your newfound skills. Good, but I make a cut here. I don't know if I will continue the episode with the next quest or two, or just start a new one. I have to see that in hindsight. But that's my problem. For now I say, until next time. Okay, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV with a samurai. I still don't know if I just hang it on to the level 50 quest or Make it separate? I will see how long it is what we do today. The sense of depth. Musosai is scanning the area in anticipation of your arrival. Ah, Desiree, 'tis good to see you again, and stronger for your tireless training. Now then, within the sand-blasted walls of the city, we have identified an evil that wants for excising. An unscrupulous moneylender who preys upon the poor. This I learned by plying a certain businessman with coin. Apparently the crook in question has been doing his rounds at Stone's Throw. He charged exorbitant rates on the meagerest sums, and those unable to return it in full are forced into slavery. This is no man but a leech that feeds of the least fortunate among us. Such evil cannot be suffered. Let us head to the shanty town, Storm's Blow, and speak with the denizens. It's Stone's Throw, but okay. And it's right outside the gate here. Sure, I can tell you about the moneylender. I was played for a fool myself, and I've got only myself to blame. Fool me once, shame on me. That's just how it works here. That woman, how dare he charge me for information? It seems a great gulf divides the rich and the poor in this nation. Hingashi, I'm sad to say, is no different. That moneylender bastard, he's a swindler is what he is. Pretends he's your best friend, acting like he cares. But when you can't cover the coin, he shows his true colors. Pah! I was stupid enough to get a loan, and now I'm working it off till foul knows when. And I'm one of the luckier ones. My heart goes out to the last yonder, who's about to be sold on account of a medicine she bought her sick father. It seems I was too kind earlier. This man is no leech, he's the stain that night soil leaves behind. Let us seek out this downtrodden damsel, who sought only to do right by her father. I shall find Momozigo and join you presently. Aye, you heard right. Dan needed medicine badly, and so we borrowed a handful of coins. But before I knew it, a handful became a chestful, and now I'm having to work to pay it back. But the interest goes faster than I can work, and the moneylenders threatened to sell me off to a client. If that happens, no one will be left to look after Da. I don't know what to do no more. Her own happiness is on the line, but she still worries for her father. Oh, this moneylender has it coming for him. Mr. Philip, don't tell me, please. I'll work harder, I swear it. Just don't take me away. My tie needs looking after. Is that supposed to move me? If anything should be thankful, I'm offering you a chance to earn money without any effort. You need only lie on your back. Now come quietly. Hold it right there, villain. If you try to take the girl away, you have to answer to the samurai here. I know not who you are, but this is a legitimate business transaction, and certainly none of your concern. However, if you insist on threatening my person, I'll not hesitate to summon the brass plates. Pray forgive our indiscretion, my lord. As you say, it is none of our concern. Desiree, put up your katana. What are you doing, Mososai? Or should I say, not doing? I thought the idea was to punish evil. Now was not the time to draw steel. Doing so would only worsen the situation. You must be patient and await the right moment. Besides, I suspect that there's more to the operation than this Philippe alone. If you give him a line, he will surely lead us to his accomplices. Come, let us follow him. So, not just him alone, not just a greedy moneylender, but an actual syndicate, crime syndicate of some kind. Just you wait, Philippe. We'll get you yet. It appears our man is meeting someone. Ah, speak of the devil. Even with her ex is plain she's a beauty, yes? I trust we deserve to stay in your good graces? Oh, you've outdone yourself this time. Yes, she will serve very well. Very well indeed. You may continue to conduct your business freely. She's being used to bribe a brass blade, and the commanding officer is that. Damn that scoundrel. Now we know why this villain was able to operate in plain sight, unmolested by the law. Desiree, the time has come to draw steel. What are you doing there? Don't hurt me, I surrender. Ah, mommy! Thank you so much. You did well, but remember, a katana is not to be drawn blindly. Within its sheath you must let it rest, steeping in power, until the time is ripe to strike. Such is the way of a samurai. What have you done, Momozigo? Must I wait? He's my friend and he's here to help. Ah, he's not the enemy? Oh no, not at all, good sir. Long story short, we've been trying to find decisive evidence linking the moneylender Philippe to one of our officers. And thanks to your timely intervention, we've done just that. His involvement in this racket is a stain upon our honor, which is admittedly far from squeaky clean. But know that there are many good, honest brassblades still. Good men and women who strive to serve a public trust. If you hadn't appeared, God knows where I might have ended up. I don't know how to thank you. I think nothing of it. The work is its own reward. Now hurry back to your da and put his mind at ease. Ah yeah, Fufulupa. I like that guy. Shame he has such a little role. He has a little bit. If you start the game in Uldah, he has a bit, and then in the AR patch quest, there's like one quest with him, and that's his entire role. It's a bit of a shame. I like him. Pray allow me to thank you also. With your help, we succeeded in catching slippery crooks who had long eluded us. Rest assured, we shall see to the rest. By your leave. For a moment I thought you had given us up to the enemy. Next time I would thank you to share your plans. Have a little faith, will you? Thanks to my spontaneity, we managed to wrap this up in a neat little package. For Volupa, he and I go back a long way, fellows as honest as they come. I do not doubt it. Now then, our work here is done. One fear evil afflicts the realm. Let us move on, to wherever the wind should blow. And the wind blows, it would seem, to the sea. Momozigo, pray, take the lead. Right, this way, friends. We're going to Limsa Lominsa. Ah, I do love the sea. There's something cleansing about it, and I don't mean just taking a dunk. Such a vibrant port city, brimming with people of all races and creeds. Mayhap one day Hingashi too will learn to open its arms to the world. Now then, as before, Momoziga and I shall seek out evil and injustice in this place. Pray use the time to further own your skills in our art, that you might stand ready to contend with whatever villainy should manifest. So, the old man bought a fish, carved it up with his katana, and then devoured it raw. He offered me some. I declined. Good. But I will end this episode here, and next time we continue defeating evil in Limsa Lominsa. I'm sure we find something. What it is, we will see. And then, I'm Mace, and don't get lost.